Are the San Francisco 49ers on the verge of a game-changing trade? With the devastating loss of a star wide receiver, the Niners stand at a crossroads, and whispers are growing louder about a potential blockbuster move. Could a seasoned playmaker be joining the ranks to bolster the offense? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this update. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop on all things 49ers. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the San Francisco 49ers, one burning question remains on the minds of fans. Will the team make a move before the trade deadline? With the recent season-ending injury to star wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, the Niners find themselves at a crucial crossroads. Currently sitting at 4-4 and facing a tough schedule ahead, they've got to weigh their options. Do they hit the trade market for a replacement, or do they trust in their existing roster depth? Head coach Kyle Shnahan has kept his cards close to the vest. However, he did leave the door slightly ajar when asked about potential trades. He mentioned that they are always looking at what's available to improve the team without jeopardizing the future. This has led to speculation, and many fans are eager to see if the 49ers will indeed make a splash in the trade market. One name that has come up frequently is Diontae Johnson of the Carolina Panthers. Now, Johnson is not Ayuk, but let's be honest, he could certainly provide a much-needed boost to our offense. Johnson spent his first 5 seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers and has built a reputation for being a reliable target, missing just 4 games in his first 4 seasons. His ability to create separation, which we sorely miss with Ayuk sidelined, makes him an enticing option. Matt Holder from Bleacher Report has argued that Johnson could fill that void perfectly, especially in a Shnahan offense that thrives on quick, decisive passing. The numbers speak for themselves. From 2020 to 2022, Johnson averaged 92 receptions and nearly 950 yards a season. He even had a standout year in 2021, racking up 107 catches for over 1,160 yards. Those are numbers that could significantly help QB Brock Purdy as he looks for reliable targets to keep the chains moving. Speaking of moving the chains, Johnson converted over 60% of his third-down receptions into first downs last season. That's a statistic that should grab the attention of any fan. The 49ers struggled with third-down conversions last year, ranking 16th in the league. Imagine how much Johnson could improve that efficiency and help keep our drives alive. Plus, his agility and route-running skills make him a consistent red zone threat, which would be invaluable, especially with defenses keying in on other stars on our roster. Now, let's talk about the financial implications. Johnson is in the final year of a 2-year deal worth $36.71 million. Acquiring him could free up some cap space for the Panthers, giving them room to address other needs. For the Niners, the dynamic offensive scheme under Shnahan has a history of maximizing player talents, so it's reasonable to think that Johnson could thrive in this environment. But here's the kicker. There are mixed feelings among fans and analysts alike. Some believe that giving up assets for a player like Johnson isn't worth it, especially if he doesn't fit into the long-term plans of the franchise. Others argue that this is a win-now league, and the 49ers need to make bold moves to keep their championship aspirations alive. I, for one, find myself torn. On one hand, I see the upside of acquiring a proven talent like Johnson. On the other, I question whether it's the best strategy for the future. So, what do you think? Should the 49ers pull the trigger on a trade for Diontae Johnson, or should they stick with what they have and trust their current roster? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts. Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of the latest updates on our beloved 49ers. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. As we await the decisions that could shape our season, let's stay hopeful and passionate about our team. Go Niners!